Good morning. It's Thursday, March the 5th, and this is The Drill. Good morning, and thank you very much. I'm Ron, your host and the only true conservative in the United States today. I created this podcast to answer the question most asked by conservatives, namely, what can I do? My podcast is short, approximately 5 to 10 minutes long, because shorter podcasts are easier to download and listen to, and shorter podcasts force me to get to the point. I've been listening to conservative talk radio since '89. I've grown up in a socialist household and seen the destructive effects of socialism up close and personal. My podcast is made available through Spreaker and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. Today, what can I do? Tweet of the day, Afghanistan equals Vietnam, Hugh Hewitt is too clever by half, and socialist problem solving. All that when I come back. Thank you. What can I do? Mind your own business. We are constantly asked to opine about everything and anything, and most so-called conservatives take the bait. The left likes to pretend that reality doesn't exist, and all of life is simply about attitude and opinion. Everybody's opinion is equal, except as to popularity. Therefore, everybody should express their opinion about everything all the time. This is false. Existence is primary, and communicating is about expressing the relevant facts of reality. This means that there are reasonable expectations of privacy and therefore limits as to the relevance of our opinions. If, in any given situation, my opinion is irrelevant, then expressing that opinion is merely a waste of time. So, the true conservative recognizes the limits of his influence and expresses his opinions accordingly. Be realistic. Be a true conservative. Mind your own business. When I come back, the tweet of the day. Thank you. The tweet of the day from President Trump. Today, quote, "Today it was my great honor to address the Latino Coalition Legislative Summit. With the hard work, love, and devotion of millions of incredible Hispanic Americans, our country is thriving, our people are prospering, and our future has never looked brighter," unquote. Next up, Vietnam Redux. Thank you very much. Afghanistan looks a lot like Vietnam. The United States entered the war against the Taliban some 20 years ago, and recently we signed a peace treaty with, guess who? The Taliban. Why didn't we just turn the country over to the Russians, the Chinese, or Al-Qaeda? 20 years. 20 years of shedding blood and treasure. For what? A return to the status quo? This is all the consequence of politicians who failed to get a declaration of war from the American people. The true conservative foreign policy is to refuse to commit troops to battle without a declaration of war and a commitment to conduct post-war nation building. Next up, foolish Hugh Hewitt. Thank you very much. Hugh Hewitt is being too clever by half when he encourages conservatives to switch parties for the duration of the primaries in order to manipulate the Democrats' choice to represent the party in the upcoming election. No true conservative should bother with this scheme. We have better things to do and concern ourselves with. For instance, providing overwhelming support to President Trump and thereby demoralize the left. When I come back, socialist problem solving. Welcome back. Everything is attitude with the left. I was listening to Hugh Hewitt when I was reminded of an Erhard Seminars training diktat. In order to solve any problem, simply change the word but to the word and. For instance, change, quote, I'm hungry, but I don't have anything to eat, to I'm hungry and I don't have anything to eat, unquote. Problem solved. This anti-solution is childish, stupid, and wrong. True problem solving consists of defining the problem, listing the factors that bear on the problem, listing the possible solutions, and picking the best possible solution. Back in a minute. Thank you. Who is a true conservative? He is the person that understands that conservatism is not just about politics, but culture as well. He is not selfish, but minds his own business. He acts like an adult. He is patriotic and uses common sense. He expresses what he knows and does so with certainty. He makes judgments, refuses to speculate, speaks clearly and definitively, and is not afraid to say no. He is consistent, credible, and influential, not ashamed of his existence, unafraid to learn or correct his mistakes. He is a normal American, and he's better than the socialist. He's a better friend, father, brother, family member, and a better person, period. You have to know that. If you don't know with every fiber of your being that being a true conservative is best, then you are wasting your time. That brings me to the end of another episode of The Drill. Remember that the left has no authority, no power, and they can't win. Think about it.